Hi, I'm Dean. Welcome back to my office. Today I want to talk about the other solar generator that we have. I just did a review on the Jackery. Here's the Inergy Kodiak. Now a lot of you might be thinking, well, I don't see that anymore. Inergy now has a new one called the Flex. It has a lot of the same features, and I want to today go over some of the things I really like about this particular model and also the company itself, and a couple of things that I really hope that they fixed on this newer model. As you can see, one of the things that I really like about it is it has a 30 amp, okay, which the Jackery does not. It also has 6 AC outlets, 4 USBs, and a couple of DCs. In terms of the display, as you can see, things just keep blinking. Now I have no idea what most of them means. I have an owner's manual that I can look all this up. Well, on the Jackery, they make it very easy. It's just the input, the output, and the percentage of the battery. Here you have to look down here for the percentages. Now this one's completely full. You'll notice all 10 lights are popping up. And this one up here at the top, the 12.16, that's what's actually registered as this is running itself. It's got a little fan going right now. It's got the lights, obviously, of the display. So otherwise, if I turned it all off, I'd probably hit about 12.42. But anyhow, really like the easy setup of it. On the back, it's got 2 ways to input. It's got this way, which you would just use a standard wall. This is the AC charger. You can probably charge that from empty to full in about 11 hours using that. It has also got this more of a high-speed outlet. This is what I used when I have it plugged into my car battery. It's also what I use when I have it plugged in to my solar panel. So, and again, you can see this will go to a standard MC4 solar panel, any solar panel that has an MC4 connection. So, a lot of good things about it. The remarkable thing about this is also it has a place to add on extra battery storage, and you can use an AGM, you can use a lead acid, but you can actually hook this onto here and it'll get you just that much more extra down the road. Inside we have a 90 amp hour lithium battery. It has 1500 continuous watts, and it has a surge of up to 3000, so it's a little more substantial than the Jackery, but not too much. It weighs a very lightweight 20 pounds. It's actually 2 pounds lighter than the Jackery as well. Like I said, many things I like about it. The customer service there is outstanding. When I first got the cord to hook to my solar panel, this connection up here was messed up. So I sent them an email and said, hey, the cord you sent me doesn't work. And they didn't ask for the other one back or anything. They immediately sent one out to me, but they didn't tell me they were sending me out. So a couple days later, I went ahead and phoned them and said, hey, I sent you an email, but I've got a problem here. There's no, it's not working as I plug it into the inside. So they sent me another one as well. So the customer, and it was like quick service, so they got it to me right away. So I really enjoyed them right from the beginning. They did everything right. They treated me well. A lot of good things. Now, I've got to tell you a couple things about it though. The cordage that they have, I've found less than desirable. Granted, I've put this through some pretty good use over the last 2 years, but the wall charger, for instance, it's now to the point where I have to actually almost slam it on the ground because there's a short in there somewhere to get it to charge, which is just not satisfactory. I went ahead and ordered a new one, but either I've got to do a much better job of treating it just like a little princess and never, trying to rough it around at all, or they hopefully have made some changes with their new one. They do have the new one, by the way. Let me just talk about it for just a second. And the new one's called the Inergy Flex. Now, why it's flexible is they cut it off about right here, and the bottom part is a battery. And so this part, this top part, you would just go and clip onto the battery. Now you can stack battery after battery after battery after battery. I think if I read it right, I think it said you could have 96 of them. I can't imagine how high that would be, but you could actually stack one on top of the other 96 times. Just go to Inergy.com if you want to look it up. By the way, I'm not affiliated with them. Okay, this is just a review of what I know about it. All right, cordage on, like I said, on the wall charger, not great. In fact, this thing also will get super, super hot. So I would never put it around anything that might melt. The other thing is this charger. Up and through here, it came disconnected. So I had to go through and figure out how to pull this whole thing apart and reestablish it in the right place. So like I said, I've had some problems with the cords. I wish it were better, but it's just one of those things. Now this, they now have, like I said, the Inergy Flex, which is a 3rd generation. Okay, so I think they've made the improvements over time, but I don't have the new one yet. I want to say the new one is about the same, 1500 and 3000. It is pure sine wave. There's lots of good things about it. And I want to say right now, if you order it, it's maybe $1,350. Then you'd have to order your solar panels and things like that in addition to it. But that's not bad at all. So definitely something that you should look into. If I didn't already have another solar generator, I might look into this new Flex because of the neat option you have of stacking things on top of it. One other thing that I didn't like about it is that every once in a while it'll just, I don't know what to say, have a hard reset on itself. And it'll just go off. And I don't know why that happened. It's only happened twice in the 2 years that I've had. So I had to go online to go, what happened? How come it's no longer working? They say if you take the wall charger, put it into this top one up here, that it will go ahead and do a hard reset. And it did work both times. Just automatically popped it right back on. Which was interesting, but it does work. Again, would I buy another one of these? Well, I can't really, because unless I buy a used one. Would I buy another one? Probably not. Would I take a chance on the Flex? Probably so. That lithium battery has a 10-year warranty on it. They're expecting anywhere from 2,000 charges up to 10 years of life expectancy. And I don't know if it's a 10-year warranty, but they said it should last 10 years. So, a lot of good things about it. Can't be more pleased with it, except for the cordage. Something to think about, but I think with this new model, you'll probably be in pretty good shape. They will work through some of the problems that they've had. All right, if you have any questions, drop me a comment below. And as always, we're thinking of you. We'll catch you next time.